Hello, welcome back today in Ali Mack Mechanical. We shall be changing brake pads and discs on a Hyundai Santafe. Caliper 14 bolt there, 14 bolt there, 17 bolt at the back there, quite hard to see, and there's another 17 bolt down there at the bottom. Not a hard one to see, but just hand over to the cameraman. Bear with me. Stupid helper dropped it. Normally I'd tie them up with cable tie, these calipers, but due to the fact I don't have one with me, I won't be doing that. Ooh, where did I put that? I'll leave a little pry bar over the other side. Whatever. Right, as you can see, the pads are well worn down. No less than 1.6 mil. The discs have a lip on them. Cursing this because I couldn't be bothered to get there. I get 18. It's not 18, that's 18. It's not 18. Not as that, it's a 17. Nom 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 nom. Cup of tea. To bash that over the head of that. Gotta love rusty old bolts, Yes, folks, we have to deal with some rust. And this is the same car that I did the handbrake on. And if you go to the back there, you can show people at the bottom there's a wee hole for adjusting the handbrake shoes. which I did do in my last video, but unfortunately it wasn't filmed very well. You just do it with a wee screwdriver, you put it through the hole, line it up, click it down towards the ground, and the handbrake is okay. I'll ask the customer, is the handbrake alright?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right, that's fine, thanks. It's been through an MOT since then, so MOT annual inspection. This is a great one. This is the one I had to take that out for. That's 17.9. There's a gun. And for the observant of you, there's an axe stand underneath. Those that want to be engraved. Where's that spot? Don't know what country people live in when their bolts don't have any rust on them, like. I mean, in this country, they're starting to fight rust all the time. What's that become? Quite a dark day today. It'll help in Mars. Mind you, this spent most of its life on the East Coast, didn't it?
Well, Inch, that's quite inland.
Saltwater, Aberdeen.
Well, it's almost not, but maybe 50 miles from the coast.
Aye, saltwater. Tell you, I've got like water mouth and all that. It's right nice to see. So even here, you don't think.
Well, we're closer to the water than where the car used to be.
See, that was just put on this year too.
Is that the dry shaft?
No, that.
What's that? Oh, yes.
Anti-roll bar link. That was in this year.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at the rest of it already.
This is the biggest problem with doing mechanics. It's
Not easy. You'll think it's easy.
even with all the equipment. Someone's just trying to do this at home themselves.
You've got that in there. You've got to remove that bolt. You've got a socket in it. What's the bearings on this one? Brute force and ignorance.
Is that one okay?
No, that one is.
Yes. It was the same on the other side. So.
I have an impact driver, but I left it at home. Don't always do that.
Well, unfortunately, you didn't need it. Actually, could you show the viewers on this disc which parts?
I'll up on it.
Yeah.
So up there.
What to look out for?
Lip
Yeah.
there too. All around it. Rusty as well. Rusty as well, like yeah.
I can see that.
Pads are worn below 1.6 mil.
What point, whereabouts do you measure the pads? And what would that be brand new? How thick would they be? Roughly. We'll check out later on. Oh, there we go. This is a new pads.
In comparison.
Yeah.
They wear, this is automatic. Automatic brakes wear a lot quicker because they depend on braking quite a lot,
Yeah.
whereas manuals don't, so they don't tend to wear as quick.
Plus, this is four-wheel drive as well.
Four-wheel drive, that probably doesn't help. So all these things are legit.
It's good for the winter.
Permanent four-wheel drive. You'd have thought I'd have gone round and got that first time,
Closer look.
Must have bought the stabiliser light at the same time as I bought the discs.
Why does TL taste different outdoors?
God knows. I don't know where I put that. Just like that, but it's got the half the size.
The orange one.
Yeah.
It's in your box, isn't it?
Yeah?
The orange box, that yellow box.
Do you want to grab it for me?
Okay, it's yours.
Check it in the back of the car.
I think this is what he's talking about.
Is
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the one. It doesn't matter now. Like.
You know.
To do with it you want.
So how does this car's brakes compare to other like Hyundai's?
Bigger.
Yeah, yeah, bigger.
Not much difference. Got 2-pot caliper, 2 pistons in the caliper, rather than just one.
You mentioned Teslas earlier.
Yeah.
How's their brakes different? Are their brakes different or?
I haven't worked on one yet.
Alright.
Don't really want to. But it'll probably be the same as this, 2-pot system. 2 pistons inside the caliper. Pretty much the same. Rudimentary brakes are all the same. This screws in there might be. You know, it may go overhauling that screw. There's the next person that takes it out. You don't want them doing a hernia. That's purely there just to keep this in.
So what's that you're applying? Is that the alcohol?
Just alcohol.
Yeah. And you can tell people what does that do?
Take off the grease. Should have wiped it down before I put it on, but I'm in a hurry. Time is money, as they say. To be fair, if there's any grease or anything like that on your brakes, it'll just burn off anyway. Time is money.
Yeah, earlier you removed the cap here from, I think it's the brake fluid, is that right?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Pressure.
What do you mean by pressure? Remember, when people watching this and probably don't know, so why would you take the cap off?
So I don't burst brake lines.
What happens if you kept it on?
I could burst brake lines. I'm not saying you will. It's good practice.
Because that looks like the sort of thing people would forget to do.
It's just good practice, sir.
Yeah.
It might not. Some people don't. Some people say, oh no, it'll do nothing. Right? And some people say, you'll burst the brake pipes. So it's really just down to the person themselves.
And whichever is just cheaper.
And personally, because this car was made in 2011, I'd rather not have to replace brake pipes in it. So for the simple reason of just undoing a cap. I don't think it will, because I don't think we had any advisories for brake pipes. And that one there is looking a bit meh.
Where are the brake pipes?
That's one there. It runs up into a metal one there. They run the length of the car.
Every MOT seems to have mentioned brake pipes in this country.
Yeah, they're covered in grease. When I was doing the MOT for it, I covered in grease. I rubbed them back with a wire brush, and if you look, you'll see that just a thin layer of grease on it. I know this car fairly well. I'll do all the work on it, so I just know that somebody had mentioned before about the handbrake on it, because I put the back discs on it as well.
Now a lot of people watch this might drive automatics as well. They maybe don't use the handbrake as much as they should.
No, they just put it in park.
Yeah.
I don't blame them, I'd do the same. Same as wear on the handbrake, but what happened, I think, was the handbrake broke down inside the disc. If I remember rightly.
Just didn't work so much.
Hmm?
Basically, well, my car's a foot brake, but if anybody else has a handbrake, it's the same principle.
Yeah, big Mercedes is the same. Big Mercedes is the same. Volvos are the same.
So that's copper grease.
Aye. Some people put it on the pads. I just put it on the anti-rattles. Where it's supposed to go, basically.
Crazy.
Some people would apply it there and there, I don't bother. I was trying his eye.
That's it, it's like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, I was testing this to see if you'd notice.
Well, I noticed the other side too.
Eh?
I do actually see some things, yes.
Like, rust.
Oh yeah.
Disintegrating. Bush in there, disintegrating. Rusty crusty. Right, where's that place?
So we have to do this. The piston's moving back.
Yeah.
So the pistons are the orange things that we're looking at right now.
The rusty things.
Yeah, the rusty things. What do we call it? Orange, we get easy with the veer. So
The rusty things, aye.
So what this gadget here does, it pushes them back.
It's a press.
Yeah. Now, according to yourselves, it should actually both go back at the same time when you
Yeah,
apply
well,
this, but it didn't last time.
This thing here should grab both of them, like yawn. But
Let's see if it pushes it back. Both of them. Should do.
depends on who sees the caliper is.
So when people are driving, what kind of, without waiting for the dashboard to flash red or whatever, what can they look out for or listen out for
Noises.
to know if their brakes aren't that great?
Noises.
Noises.
Brake pedal getting softer. Going down further. You'll notice it's pretty common, the actual noise. Might start squealing. Even new brakes can squeal. Did a Mazda Bongo once.
But if a
Mazda
car,
being the way they are.
okay, playing the viewer, if a car is sat around long enough, say it's been sitting for a few months, could the brakes also make a squeaky noise then, just because they've been sitting around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see the never start that just with a gun.
What is that?
That's the socket. Never just start it with a gun. You'll cross thread it. And if you cross thread it, you'll be fucked. You'll not buy another one. Don't have to buy another one. Don't have to buy another anything. Shopping, huh? Huh? Done. Right, that concludes this episode of Ali Mack Mechanical, because I ain't going to show you me putting a wheel on.
Okay.
Right, leave it.